Tia honam nsansa ekro.
Subscribe with 20 Ghana cedi. Use it for 12 hours. 12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours, commission free. I thank you guys all for supporting Shaxi from day one up to now. And I just want to tell you guys that Shaxi has a good package for everyone, both our riders and our drivers. Thank you so much for supporting Shaxi. Shaxi, it's time to ride.
Mommy, simple squatty crown to me here. I don't think I'm saying badging.
Boss, me feature ko yare yao, and so cranty meet me badging me into aso, and so tima shime juma.
Se wuton we area, and na wunya anwedu.
Wati agbevetonik nka.
Draw tatashia esa efiche komu yao.
Obia nenum ato. Eni koko.
Omo wo agbeve fever, esa malaria, edi fever, eni hunam yao eba. Na mum se obenuma ese se we test, ehun se wo malaria ansa na wano.
Herbal mist capsule. Aye dropa ebi na menum. Saunuma.
Super. Mete on catch.
Oh, just that my stress, papa.
Oh, I don't know why I stressed. And then I cause Obi a chele o Ghana. Now why stress saying?
Police station about police station.
And that's something.
Me uncle no sit down class one. Yeah, I confirm every area a down wires. Now when the first time we were third time.
Sometimes I was out here more. Super, are you telling me say the whole Ghana, everybody is talking about door to door. Oma advancing in home security.
Door to door.
Unti omukanda door to door. Unti me trackers one on you lose. Meti hai me show me phone so. Ne ma lock me gate. Me show me phone so. Ne ma be ma activate me security wise. Me show me phone so na the cost wo fie nkwara grow mu din na. Me hwe courtesy door to door. Door to door there Ghana happen there. They are secured and they are quality.
Wow. Hey, that's me.
Yeah, man.
They flex and kasa.
Charlie, that be my name. I for flex because I am always working with door to door. Door to door services. I'm experts in electric fence, security cameras, car GPS tracker, electrical wiring, gate motor, and many more. Abusia and my real beam from CCA on 0536 965 276 0273 646 309. Door to door environment. If you is secure. Super. Mete on catch.
Oh, just that my stress, papa.
Oh, I don't know why I stressed. And then I cause Obi a chele o Ghana. Now why I stress saying?
Police station about police station.
Security cameras, car GPS tracker, electrical wiring, gate motor, and many more. Abusia and my real beam from CCA on 0536 965 276 0273 646 309. Door to door environment. If you is secure. security cameras, car GPS tracker, electrical wiring, gate motor.
Mami, simple squatty crown to me here. I don't think I'm saying badging.
Boss, me feature.
Subscribe with 20 Ghana C. Use it for 12 hours. 12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours. Commission free. I thank you guys all for supporting Shatta from day one up to now. And I just want to tell you guys that Shatta has a good package for everyone, both our riders and our drivers. Thank you so much for supporting Shatta. Shatta, it's time to ride.
Mami, simple squatty crown to me here. I don't think I'm saying badging.
Boss, me feature ko yare ya o. Enu so kranti meet me badge me into ato aso. Enu so ntima hwe mejuma.
Se wuton we yare a na wunya anu eduro.
Wati agbevetoni kenka.
Eduro tatahwe a esa efiche komu ya o.
Obi a nenum ato eni kooko.
Omo wo agbeve fever a esa malaria a edi fever eni hunam ya o eba. Na mmom se obenum a ese se wo ye test ehun se wo malaria ansa na wa no.
Herbal mist capsule. Aye dropa o. Ebi na menum. Sa onuma ema woyem gu ema free bar esa koko ene sisi yare
mi die agbebe heba ti na menu eyi obrefrem so
omu a wontumenda sa onuma ubetumi ade yi
edre nyina enye ma apemfo oba a oma akodanufo ene akoda a ondi mfedumi FDA ajejoje nkrato yi ati.
Hi family, have you noticed now Vema comes without a seal? Same refreshing taste in a lighter bottle with less plastic, less waste. Easy to compress and shrink for recycling. One small change, one big step for a cleaner future. Join us protect our planet. No seal, less waste.
Yes, boss.
The same.
Nyamina domo.
Na wo masa me ka no onwie ye
the power chow, the home fan.
And then,
Massa no pay the general body.
Tiapo. Ah, now one thing I
Subscribe with 20 Ghana cedi. Use it for 12 hours. 12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours, commission free. I thank you guys all for supporting Shaxi from day one up to now. And I just want to tell you guys that Shaxi has a good package for everyone, both our riders and our drivers. Thank you so much for supporting Shaxi. Shaxi, it's time to ride.
Mommy, simple squat crown to me here. I didn't know I'm badging.
Boss, me feature ko yare ya o. Enu so cranty meet me badge me into aso. Enu so ntima hwe mejuma.
Se wuton we are e na wunya anu eduro.
Wati agbevetonic nka.
Eduro tatahwe a esa efiche komu ya o.
Obi a nanum ato. Eni koko.
Omo wo agbeve fever a esa malaria a edi fever eni hunam ya o eba. Na mum se obenum a ese se we ye test ehun se wo malaria ansa na wa no.
Herbal mist capsule. Aye dropa o. Ebi na menum. Sa onuma ema woyem gu ema free bar esa koko eni sisi yare
Midie agbeve heba ti na menu eyi obrefrem so
Omo a wontumi nda se onuma ubetumi ade yi.
Edre nyina enye ma apemfo oba a oma akoda nufo ene akoda a ondi mfedumi FDA ajedwede nkrato yi ati.
Hi family, have you noticed now Vema comes without a seal? Same refreshing taste in a lighter bottle with less plastic.
Yes, we are back again. This time around not on Showbiz Today, but Showbiz Daily. Also, when do what is happening in the industry, sometimes politics, sports, any angle. Maybe a story about 2.5 years then yebeka na ya che na adwun hade. More for the Showbiz Daily is streaming live on Facebook, YouTube, Sammy Flex TV, well as Agbeve TV, Scanwu TV no Agbeve scan baby ebenya na eden na hwe na also nya impact. More for this show it's you and me, you and us, because I'm here with my panel members. On my extreme left I have Solomon Intim Dodu Chemo, who is the online manager for Flex Entertainment, and follow us Kobe George Van. It's also the nation's blogger. And on my extreme left far from me is Abdul Muiz Abbas from Elevate Event, and also who happens to be the manager for Pata Peasy. My guys are ready to discuss and to talk on the issues trending on social media. Don't forget, this show is proudly sponsored by Vena Mineral Water, Shaxi. It is time to ride, well as Agbeve Medical and Herbal Center. Guys, you are welcome to the Friday's edition of Showbiz Daily. Mobia Kwaba. Yeah, I think Chemo de Meneno had it from Anopa. Come George Van.
Big man.
She actually.
Well, need to.
From after Shatta first being who you.
Yeah, on say a Jumana doors, sometimes we rose doors, so I have to allocate or dedicate some time.
Sure.
Balance equation.
Okay.
At a point, time no, or there excuse be near the year before we have to make provisions. But thanks to God, say to me about Showbiz Daily. I mean, big shout outs to our wonderful viewers and to those people also supporting, and really appreciate. Omuntina yawa hands, and the abadia, they should keep their eyes on Sammy Flex TV and Showbiz TV. Pretty order. I mean, Jetney na ye break BBR down, then your mom was one who the cost 110 times.
Abbas Muiz, I say it didn't hear no. Abdul Muiz Abbas.
As a Muslim name, on say 3 names a different name.
A different name.
First one Abdul no servant.
Okay.
Middle one Muiz excellent.
Okay.
So me and me papa be all 2 million. On to me friend me Muiz. Because who friend me Muiz that I'm so friend me direct. I go say nyame braha. Okay. I say okay. Abdul Muiz, servant of Nyame Braha, that kind of thing. Then Abbas na busunyadin.
Okay.
What is it? So majority of the names now be Abbas na busunyadin. And ono nya like me din busunyadin.
Okay.
So most of the time when you get it right, it makes sense.
It makes sense. Yeah.
We are grateful to whoever is watching us. Professor Ankonam,
Sure.
Melanie Boatin,
Jackie
Boatin.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And other those are watching us, Sam and Co, Nanamu. Everybody is watching us across globe. Nagodi. And they should keep watching
Nagodi.
Also, they be out in Muma Brasami. And a Brasami soon, a Juman Cosumbra.
Sure.
Marcos bad son, and I also work with Tinaco.
Sure.
It's very important.
So, as a second in command here, as a meeting up with
Indian catch will be said, oh, Bombay, I remember Bombay, my own quan.
Sure.
Sometimes Bombay so being ye. No be ye, no honor also ye. See, they be over saying, I'm a boy, now Yamimbo on Quam, that is it. Makes sense. It's in Yamimbo, Biara. Mama, the Obia, Obia Sabeka. Papa, Obia Shabian. Obi, the Obi, Peno, so be Pobi. Yam Bombay, Davida. O man, the Ebebuano,
but no, in Krabby Mouth, where's some more WhatsApp group? And I'm say, like, Patapa did a wonderful opener during Shatta Fest. I say, almost say, why are they?
Oh, Yenny Nani, I had you.
I'm saying, when I start here.
No one said, first of all, why are the Pani Brasani? Yeah. The Obia said, we be a set, a fatal.
The other said, the man, sure.
Yeah. On my time, we showed up as when on time, as time now on my end. And I close to Ewa. So we set up early, we were there on ground early because we take Shatta movement serious, we take Brasami serious. And we take the Sammy Flex family very serious. And you will be of Rewa, Machukana, Uda, Sukrana, sorry now, Wako. It's a drew also. Luckily for us to we are on time. On only plan on us one, you know, that time no beer domino was scattered. And I'm here will be a Obe and luckily for us we're the right people. And there she and say I'm born you be near Pesebo. Now there were 25 songs. Out of your 350 songs, we are one. But you could try so because almost you will be on board Kitua. Later, you Sanka and I let me a boss now.
All right. And
thanks to Brassan.
Sure. Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
Shatta Fest. Me pound. Me blog everywhere before, after. Oh, we are there.
Yeah, Charlie. I would say there are some activities you can't exempt yourself, and aside Shatta Wale being one of the pillars in our entertainment space, I've been a family to Sammy Flex too. He's my godfather.
Okay.
He's one of the few people that can't say anything related to media or any information I want to rely on. I call him. So I also thought it twice. So Charlie, my two coin, my bread, but let me also come and contribute my latest support towards the Sammy Flex, family, and also update my followers. Okay. Charlie, we did all that we could. We were active, back-to-back content. And BBI is solid. After events, I attended the course. And let me big up Abbas. Patapa performance was incredible. I am one person, my home Patapa performances, most of the events be either accidentally or coincidentally so I know say when it comes to moving crowd, it's quite unfortunate say our industry seems to be belittling and trying to use certain words to redefine Patapa. But when it comes to energy, performances, forget about your venue, forget about the people present. Patapa will kill it. And he truly brought the A game, the energy that we all needed, and big ups to everybody who made it possible. Shatta Fest, historic as we all planned. Finally, we've achieved whatever results. My advice to the team, Shatta movement, they said it shouldn't end here.
Okay.
There are a lot of African countries that would love to experience Shatta Wale or the blessings of Shatta Wale. And Shatta is huge out there, most especially the African countries. The Gabon, the Mali, the Togo, the Ivory Coast, the Liberia. The team should try working with some of promoters and see how possible best. Not necessarily say ABR Yabet ama promoters about. They should make a move and let's see whatever gonna happen. But big ups to everybody. Shatta Fest there, okay. Me say person who Shatta Wale, Bibi or no Shatta Wale canon. Start listening from Mokoho. no man shall pass. That's the meaning of Mokoho. And indeed, no man is passing. Whatever that Shatta wants to say, Wakan Wanenjumu. And I love the way the industry are embracing the brand Shatta Wale. Right now, they understanding the brand. They've learned so many things. They've seen a lot of light that they used to, fight against. And it's good. It's good for the industry. When events happen, let's support, because night, I had the opportunity to interview some of the vendors and sold out like Obia to the extent say omo aduane ne nsuo ne nsa no bia short here. So imagine say we encourage say more events should be happening. People will be cashing out. Cars here juma, riders here juma, hotels. A lot of people are moving so buy no. Boys so your girls. Sure. What yes, because obviously so you be one side the next day pikin move man be man. What yes, so ni nyina kan won man industry ni there, but to the man himself Shatta Wale say and I am sure say whenever he sleep he will sleep comfortably. Obon say no e brama breni nyina no anyakwa, and this should be the story of every hustler. Work hard, keep going, irrespective of the difficulties, the challenges, keep persistent, and at the right time, Charlie, you go cash out. The world will celebrate you. And with consistency, Charlie, nothing good that wouldn't happen. So big ups to everybody, yourself, the team, and the entire Ghanaians are mobile to show the king love. Street crown, indeed, is wearing his crown.
Sure. At the right time, the world will celebrate you. And that's when him there, yen Ghana Amamem Day and a culture day, or right there after every occasion and a program. Eboko, one hour so asin, and 1 hour cook home away program day. Eboko na kadawanasi. Just to say something and to show say, oh, you really appreciate. And we know MTN Momo, we saw Shatta Wale going to MTN Momo, like showing appreciation, and then they went to Shatta House. Actually, TV knew that is the CEO for Shatta House. And Shatta Wale, so beautiful. Medical was there with the SM management, Shatta on and management, or conversity Shatta House, just to say thank you. Na nimuno CEO no the Sammy or the Tuja there or Ben the there. Come next year, TGMA Shagzy will be an official sponsor of the program. Shagzy no be pick official and officials and dignitaries from their various locations to the venue ground. Director, the video now already part 1 we kete na embra na me panel members won't pick it up from there.
The transportation fare, transport fare. I'm waiting for my, what was it they were giving now? Umbrellas and all the paraphernalia. You should have come here with the t-shirt. I'll bring it myself. Winner. And yeah, we can do something with Shatta. Yeah, we can do something with Shatta. Yeah. You have a VIP rides as well.
Yes.
We have VIP rides. We have 3 rides. Okay. We can definitely collaborate with them on the Ghana Music Awards.
Shuttling the
artists to the red carpets and all of that.
And the VVIPs.
The VVIPs, yeah. We can collaborate.
I'm so happy you just accepted it like this.
For us, we are really here to support the arts, to support creatives, much as people like to diss us and all of that. But really, we are number one friends. Because we are there with you, we're in the ground with you, we understand the pain, we understand the challenges and all of that, and we are all together trying to make sense of this whole space. So we are really great.
Painful okay on answer there was Ataji Yati Dende. Yati. It's a good news for SM and Shagzy as a brand. Abbas, let me start from you. This collabo with Shatta House and Shagzy. Or maybe let's say the SM as a whole.
Being grateful is something all of us need to practice. Obi ya there. Dani panase. Or say yeah, you na here. Enyam from so say you say thank you. You show somebody that you are grateful. It brings more abundance to you, and also give people certain form of comfortability. Feel people can take on more responsibility, believe in say ekwa anima ye chia onim de fata o maybe there are so many ways I hear thank you etumi yes kache thank you etumi ye ano asida say o mi da wase thank you bi tu etumi say oto anamo onzo obi wan ka hwe anche okra na o sorry anapa na wa show up e wo do si me babe hwehwe na like me be hwe say wo hu ti sign how you feeling, how you doing, you know, there's some joy within your heart say any pay as me see me call ni ho enre and I me call yes me boa na ni yes
I appreciate it
and I sure say na Shatta Fest say go no it was huge and ya there you ma tina say 1 year
it was just 13 days promotion
board on my but you see it takes certain level of responsibility, certain level of strong-headedness and certain level of courage and belief and trust in you. Say Ubeka say, oh, me person me here bibi. Oh, pacho na abasa sorry me tawechi, chemu sorry me tawechi. Just say anko no kra no ma like ma bo mu yi no omo. So say momo eye me ni je pan say like I just wake up na me hu Shatta Wale e went in for office. I was like, wow. That's it. Ebi mu be twen 1 week, 2 weeks. Ebi mu kra be sendi letter. Ebi mu kra be artwork. Number we thank all sponsors and one nobody are posted.
After the artwork, after the artwork, on kasa na eko.
On na me kai. Ebi mu be artwork eke. Ebi mu kra be phone call. Shatta Wale is huge enough say obetumi afa call. Like obetumi a phone call after boss no say oh me that say ma support me next time if they need me I go show up for you back door. But it stood up with his team, with media guys, and go and give MTN mobile money that mileage. Start down to 2 days of that now. Now it was about MTN mobile money.
Sure.
Say nyankofo omo ye video ni ehun say nkofo air from family car office casa momo willing, you know, and MTN Shatta Wale as I encouraging Kofo to download the app. I'm one of those people who downloaded the app and using it because or can say yes.
Okay.
And you know, all those things are benefits of partnering with Shatta Wale, and that's also another way of Shatta saying thank you. And again, Obeka say MTN say no. Some more ska, but they will need an event partner. They need a logistics partner. They will need somebody that obey ejuma no ewo form. Shatta in hunko for bet me ejuma, but omun koma won dey anya den. Entimi. And I any na yenim ewo kromwa. Shatta Missy Shatta House.
Shatta.
Ebediano
no. Shatta House.
Shatta House. Omunye akra when it comes to events.
Yes.
Over the years, I met me I say over 20 to 25 or 30 years. Omo work room omo bosho nkofo bubo omo echi anyhow, but still they are still doing it. And what to me hu eniji a omo di share Shatta Wale eniji
okay
say what to me tuka because fit be a Shatta eti no and a cars no di buy no etuba ho no fuel crack ya the show be a obi investment
sure
it means set you be so almost one money aji. And immediately now, so Mohamudi or more so winda swadi eden. I to Shatta and him say Charlie, Shatta a patrol. Oh dear next year, TGME. Many yaye. On the first one. Men say no my engine no more partner sharks the fast. I can say no okay. Oko to robo mumaya. Now that was the first code that me read you. Many yaye patrol. Yeah, ni sharks in the Eden. A partner. Namafa kuku damfo no ama ye namudi omaba e na nkofo so betumi aboku shaxi ride was omo ba eni nyama. Apart from that also he was a jolly good fellow. Otumi so obi eni agi sesi aso ya hu se Shatta House and Shatta Wale ntokwa bia ni hobby. So far ntokwa bia ni hobby there TGME next year there might be a it's a good thing.
Okay.
And obi biara wabua mi da wo mabrabom. Me say thank you. Chiamo, thank you. Thank you. Kobe Joseph, thank you. I'm most grateful. Sure. Sincerely, I'm most grateful. Maybe I'll be say minute say one mommy right. Maybe Sadano say I had near dream if you 10 cedi. I was say we me 10 cedis.
Sure.
Say phone now fire now they kind say what's on credit. You know, it's part of it. So thank you very much. Yeah. I'm most grateful.
You're welcome. Kobe Joseph.
Big man.
Yeah, it's Shatta and Chatta.
Yeah, it's a very beautiful move. I mean, gratitude is a must, and in this life, if you really know the angle or where you want to head to, there are some things that you need to appreciate. And aside these beauty things, I think idea me fe pa and say, and idea me feel say idea you know and they say you can never be an enemy with someone forever. At a point when there is a need for you to make a change of mind. Why not? Once upon a time, we all saw war happen between Shatta Wale and Shatta House, and in the name of Telisa Ghana Music Awards. Now Telisa Ghana Music Awards, and Kofubi Ubeka say Shatta on this time. You see, real business people don't pay attention to certain things. If you want to do business or you're business minded, you don't do business with emotions. What I say? You do business based on a business perspective or business mindset. So if I have to go to party A in order for me to sell my product, you put emotions aside. And when it comes to Ghana here, one of the brands that opesa the ton idea you can never exempt Shatta Wale. So if this point Shatta realize, I want to do an event, and event Momo first for and I'm person mo yede mo boa me mame ye. But me he obi o no so be boa me when it comes to logistics. Now, if Shatta House can secure me with that logistics, why don't I go to them and secure that thing? And I have to big up Shatta Wale for putting aside ego, putting aside emotions, and thank you so Charlie. It's a Shatta House which me deliver work now. Let me forget about me say me no more have issues or present or even in the past. So it is something that moving forward as industry, we all have to learn from it. If the thing is business, or if the thing will, benefit us, or let's forget about the differences. Me say beef and here, beef but say at the end of the beef, if there's a bigger picture out there, there's a bigger conversation that we all need to have in order for us to benefit. Let's put aside the ego and the pride and the personal sentiment, and focus on the bigger picture.
Sure.
Se sikane da ha deza yango kan sika ho asem no bi anya ne sha yenka ye na in our private DMs if we will be throwing jabs to each other, then we do it. And that is what people don't understand. Aside that whatever that we are doing, it is show and business. And as part of show business, some of these things I am sure say once upon a time when Shatta and Shatta House were having issues, at any point in time, Obia stands at a certain angle. Or also Felicia or you say. But regardless, if we need to smoke the peace pipe why don't we smoke the peace pipe and focus on the bigger picture? So big ups to Team Shatta Wale, big ups to Shatta House themselves. At least Shatta 2 and a mobile. So most man can so Charlie, so once what be feared so pebebite what I say. They focus on the bigger picture, realize moving forward, there's a brand called Shagsy that we can equally partner. If Shatta House is going to partner with Shagsy, one way or the other, so ebe saving revenue. It will also give mileage to Shagsy. One way or the other, there's a mutual wins that parties or both parties will be benefiting. So I think it's a brilliant thing, and this should be a point that Ghanaians should also realize. It is time for us to rally and support our own. Shagsy is our own. It is Ghanaian owned. Ride-hailing service, a transport medium that support the other platforms they are good. I am not here to make them feel say they've not contributed anything to our economy, but I believe say you support Shagsy more because whatever benefit that comes out of the brand, Ghanaians may benefit. The local people will equally benefit. Not long ago, Shatta can say Kumasi for if they embrace it and maybe Papa PMU Bananfa Soba, Otumfo and other people also benefit. So if we support and there are more benefits coming from Shagsy, I am sure you and I will all benefit from it. So big ups to the team. We wish them all the best. But next year, in summer, okay, canon, we make sure say ebedi them, court say them, and if there is a need for them to even make Shatta Wale a brand ambassador, this is the right time. Man is hot cake now. MTN people, they should look, I mean, smart and try make Shatta Wale a brand ambassador. It was just a first, what I say, a street event. So just imagine when Shatta Wale becoming a brand ambassador, advocating for their brand and even telling the world to patronize in whatever they are doing. One way or the other, they will cash out. So big ups to them, wish them all the best. And moving forward, we are looking forward to getting more of this collaboration in our industry, so as our entertainment industry can equally grow as we are looking for.
All right. Thank you, Kobe George Van. You are not left out. You can also share your opinion via WhatsApp. WhatsApp, yes, the director will drop the number, and well as Facebook and YouTube. Chemo is here to read your comments. So Chemo, come in.
Yeah.
Shatta House, Shatta.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice, and again, it is also good to show gratitude or show appreciation to those who have done something that you think will impact on whatever that you are doing. And in this case, Shatta House coming on board to be part of Shatta Fest. You know, you say, "Oh my, be big. You beat me. I appreciate it, oh my, and Shatta and any team no doing who say no. There is a good thing that we have to appreciate them. So let's visit and see what is happening there. For me, I'm not surprised to say more a call.
Okay.
Because or if to me, I put everything aside to collaborate with Shatta on Shatta Fest there, or for Shatta Fest to happen. Why not that they can sit and talk about whatever koso nkofubi eyo mo nwanwa say Shatta etimi akone Shatta House wa kotra say because enyum dey then time to know now release more back to back. But you see, at some point in your life, said maybe or ultimately tone down, or maybe or ultimately free working. I mean, Shatta at the point wasn't happy with whatever the Shatta House people were doing.
Okay.
And I was expressing the opinion, and I was expressing displeasure to what was happening at that time. This time around, he has nothing to say against them. And as I said, no, let me also tell them my mind and whatever that is going on. And you know, why not? They can get together. And Shatta as an individual, no, he has shown that character many times. Uncle be Shatta no money as later or no more reconcile it. So going to visit Shatta House is not a new thing, especially coming from Shatta. Or no to anunya some na or can add natural or can add natural and one if there's any business that we have to do, he's ready to do it. So I'm not surprised that he said that let's visit Shatta House and talk about the Shatta Fest and other stuff. I think the visit will not just end up here. There will be other things I see after the visit, and I think even in the conversation we heard the Shatta House CEO saying that Shazzy can come on board to take care of transportation in terms of the guests that they will have for the event. So I think we have a good start here. And I think it will continue. It will be even more beautiful, and again, it will make business sense very soon. So for me, I think this is a good initiative. Kudos to Shatta House, and then kudos to Shatta and the team for taking this step. At least after showing gratitude, now we are open for business, and business can follow after this visit. So for me, I think this is a good one, and we should praise those who made it happen.
All right. That was Chemo on Shatta and Shatta House. I think after the discussion, or let's say the meeting, Sammy Flex also has given a word with Kwesiama.
Yeah.
So if the video is ready, let's go listen to the information Sammy Flex gave out.
All right, me that say. The idea BPM high is simple. When him say yeah Shatta first. Apart from Momo from MTN, another partner in any year Shatta House. Enti we near koda Momo Foasia. As I say, banner better Shatta House for Swasi. Because apart from the artist ne team buy no, the logistics part na Shatta House for any year. Ne BBC na IF ne obi ani agye ho dia. I'll say a banner at least. You better thank you, Chomo. Na yempesi ebe ya dewe bakope. Ye penny say the years coming no. You bet me I am more. Ti oma on your ye no. Mon man on your made din komo. Na mo hwese ne in the future. Mo bet me I am bibi I fine.
Pastor Mohammed na say edin komo in Shatta House na afu TGM. I mean no komo di DM bibi sa be PMU.
Oh, I'm say PMU. And baby PMU ye say medical kasa we did that. I say Shatta Wale on the Shatta House for any problem bia. They be on the stress on the Shatta House for business impo. And think come okay say PMU ye say Shagzy next year TGM no Shagzy be on board no be support Shatta House number team Ghana Music Awards. Shagzy so yeah ride hailing up transport business obi agia tum. Yeah kind so Shatta House spend phone so work coming am so a good idea. And the share na in this and come away na next year Shagzy Emra on board TGM. Sesi ade nkomo aye Deepen ye Shagzy. Aha, nkomo aye Deepen ye Shagzy on board Ghana Music Awards. In the near future na say Shatta so nkomo ba mu a ye be hwe na the Shatta so nkomo. Oh, some of the medical can say Shatta on it TGM ni boni omu ni ntokwa bia na mom how on your modeli and na ye hwe na di ho nkomo. Enti possibility said that to be Shatta Wale ni TGM be din nkomo bi no e bia na nya awards per se na nyina possible, so we should just.
Yes, that was Sammy Flex, and a big shout out to Kwesiama for that video or that report. Come just man.
Big man.
Sammy Flex didn't send that to. Do you have anything to say on some of the two?
Well, yeah, Ura Sammy Khan, I think everything is clear. So a lot of people are of the view say be a Shatta and a Shatta House issue. I mean, some know why Juma maybe at a point me feel say be a near maybe uncle ye na me can. It doesn't mean say be I have to necessarily hold a grudge against you. And one thing that I've always loved about Shatta Wale is when he feel cheated, he will come out, voice out. So this is what I feel say and come we and he say yes, say but whatever it is, no, or cannot dream we are. Or baby, and when there's a means for him to also come on board, do business with you, he doesn't see anything wrong with that. So if according to team Shatta Wale, they are saying say they don't have issue with Shatta House, I think the public should also get this information say Shatta and Shatta House any issue. But as it stands now, the conversation that to them they feel say it's so important, so dear to them, they need to discuss is how to bring Shagzy as a partner on board, how Shatta House and Shatta Wale will be working closely like business partners, not necessarily say awards or you nominating me. If you feel so I'm not interested in the awards, it doesn't necessarily mean say be or the offer about say I want to do business or partner with your schema. Not all things being equal, meet standard or maybe meet whatever requirements. Now to them the things say they have to even ignore, and to them they are the people rather making the proposal. So we should tell you say future is bright, there is good news, and we should expect something good from both parties.
But I think video first, you made a comment. You say automatic nomination. Why that comment?
Personally, no. There may be it was maybe a twist because for me, dear, I've heard Shatta so many conversation on one case I can say he's no more interested. But in painful say Sebe Kwasia and Nsana. So it be a moving forward on one case so at this point I want to be part of the schema. Why not? What I say, you can never say no forever and you can never say yes forever. Depending on circumstances, any situations they see. Until all the fans say as a stand now there, Ufili say he might know the. But no, that's why no say no. If I have to go there, or maybe if we have proper discussion and whatever mistakes that were done or repeated previously, no, will be corrected. Why don't I present myself on board? And I think say Shatta also back on board it will make the scheme more competitive, especially when it comes to reggae dancehall and some categories. Artist of the Year conversation, but nipa no so a ono so beka ho ama agro na ya de sinani na ninje ho. Who are we to, I mean, force him to be part? Okay. So it all good.
Abbas, come in, that's me at the Sembia to ya.
Me, I feel say at this juncture, talking about say Shatta be joining scheme, and on joining scheme, shouldn't be the headache. It's already what jump line, It's no more going to be say he's going to be just a musician, to be part of it. He's bringing business, and Shatta have consistently shown say he's a businessman. One of the things Abraham Sammy made clear, he said, don't derail the conversation. Keep the conversation on Shagsy. That is what we are discussing now. When it's time for us to discuss other things, we are very bold in discussing it, and we will surely look at it and we will discuss it.
Okay.
You get it? So it's very straightforward for me. As a PR person, let's keep it to Shagsy. The guy is not just coming as Shatta Wale, he's coming as a brand. We have had conversation. Who will be Sammy? And it was very straightforward. Shatta also know what they want. They know that, okay, there's something they would need. Because even if somebody sika na echo yes our services na it cost. And so has such a huge brand. Shagsy has a huge brand that all support you. And don't forget, these people are business people that project how brands are going to be like in the near future. Omun trend say obey kesian san omuni obebe yada for. Sisi a we ketu akra na wo nyini kaka no ma dwen omuni wa anya nkita ho bi. And you know when you sign a contract, a business contract, it's a legal binding. Own to mean sorry based on your feeling and change it. So as a musician, there, oh, bet me sorry with a feeling. Oh, sorry, I never join him. No, I join him. Me join him. A best shocky occurs at time now. Award the maybe Shatta Wale will 1 or 2 problem with them, but Shagsy will don't have that problem with them.
Okay.
Shagsy will still deliver what's supposed to deliver and to be fine. How fun will it be? Say Shatta. Ever Shagsy buy ever be joining award no and na onu ba be present award man artist of the year award winner. You know, it's fun.
It's fun.
He's coming to watch it and enjoy and have fun. Sure. And it's also not far as well. It's well deserved.
Chemo.
I mean it was straightforward. Or can say this or can they went there because of business or my together or because of partnership that they did concerning Shatta first. And then after that, there's also a business conversation of Shagsy coming on board to partner Charterhouse in terms of transportation and other stuff using Shagsy.
Okay.
And it's clear enough. I mean, I'm not surprised that people will be hinting or also want to know whether Shatta will be ready to join the scheme again. Sure. I mean, it's a conversation that this is not the first time people are talking about it. Almost every time they will ask Shatta, do you want to join the scheme again? Can you come back to the scheme so that it will be competitive enough? I think it is a conversation that will come up and it will not end today. But in this case, he was clear enough that we came here because of the partnership that we had with Charterhouse when you talk about the Shatta Fest. And after that, the another conversation that we are having is Shagsy coming on board to partner TGMA. That is the conversation for now. Shatta coming back, I doubt it will happen like that. But what I know for sure is that Shatta will not have problem for those that he has collaborated with submitting their songs for nomination. I think Shatta will not have any problem with that thing. I mean, for some time now, I don't see people, the Charterhouse nominating songs that Shatta is part of. Yeah, but now that we have this conversation, now that this partnership is going on, I will not be surprised that Charterhouse will start nominating music songs that Shatta is in it. I mean, as a collaboration songs or featuring in a song. I don't think they will have a problem with that going forward. Yeah, that is it. But Shatta coming as a musician competing for a category and winning an award, I doubt that will happen this time around. But who knows? Never say never. So let's see what will happen here.
Okay, thank you very much, Chemo. And now let's move straight to our environment. Let's say our wood. I know, Abbas. Let me ask you: are you renting or you are staying in your own apartment?
For now, I am renting.
Josh,
we are all renting.
Okay, Chemo, we are all renting. Yes, and I think there's a strong warning, a strong warning to all tenants. I say, no one say rent control demonstration na omo ba be ye no uwo mbia sa video na do be hu sa video no kai hu say oba betu efini feel data video na already
we pa cho asenwe ekoma mi tenant omo mi dan mu e wa agegi any pamblos aje gogotu any amasama mi pese mi mamu warning say mati say mati ani mawa mu Ghana no ebu mu ko demonstration agesi ya landlord for no na me pese me kachi omo wo mi dan mu ewo agege pamblos aje go toku eni amasa me pese me kachi mu se wo kwa mi se wo nim na demonstration ya ko no kan ubi ana davi afo usu me kachi o Samu nim na muko ka demonstration mu say ye ko demonstration agesi mi landlord mi wo masidan mo be rent munya hu say that na mbe ko demonstration enu dade na mu party munyama every medium because rent control for no iron rod enyo nu no mu to maye rent control block any cement enyo mu no mu to maye so mu demonstration mbe ko mu ko engage rent control say omu fa the omu ton iron rods any cement any block ni say omu tisu number 4 nemo ukwa mi say ganyo grani be si e ba fe egbe say kwa mi unim na mi share video on TikTok and on Facebook and na mi hu kwa mi say u demonstrate anu adavi ana efo edana me hu say mu video nu ma mu be park hu nyama na mo akọ because assassin enye red control and e to ma mi enye red control and go to iron rods and cement mam enu ti mi mam wo na mu ti we mu ekran na mu ni dilu mu
I say wo kwame na kwame aye den Palaro so e motete e too much e be na kwame de onko ye demonstration ko be George man e pa je fra kwame ana
men de kwame se comedy be se de na ko bia be de kwame ba what me say kwame ha ni fie wasa ba see conversation we enye ene be ende because the other ohiye na adwuma no onye you see say Emraya Juma, some of these regulations need to have. I mean, you'll be working. But the most disappointing and saddest aspect is rent control and Kasampo, the department or them they failed us. They failed. They are just among you. And more beyond that, so if you'll be wasting your time. What you say? But say omwanka se modjuma masedia esese moye no se moye some of these conversations no is it ebanu a renting any ethereal conversation it should be a mutual discussion enye nhye because one way or the other ethereal no talk ni nyema di si ni dan nti eyendada what you say but if you are also our point because to him of say iron rods no boarding cement no boarding but one question and person besides say e dan ye sia ye bubu ni sanso si ni biema na
that's the question
because we met me to na dan mu for the past years no renovation but every year bia ye to them that is the problem and that is when rent control for no should come in. But they are not doing that because they are not doing it. And two, if you can say Kwame, Efo, Davi, Yehu or demonstration in one be two. first of all, one thing I'm per se if you were onya na ho ntia sense yan sore preko into obi in feed dan ye womra if I don't know what the minimum say before say if you were to me to a free dan you have to get a pre-notice at least up to 3 months.
Yes.
Before but sad no enkoso rent control enye na adwuma inti betumi ate no bi dan mu na preko pe aka cha sesa woniema once sesa woniema ono etumi ye di ope because oye wie no ko hu obi no sorting one side it ends the case. And the annoying and the saddest aspect is that if you are not popular enough, you are not someone at ABR or this conversation and at ABR or numbers be social media personal which made the social media will attend a discussion at you. So all these checks and balances no two parties no me assure say ye nyina yet na say na ye the year 2 year ebeboa. What is the government doing to steer some of this conversation? What is the rent control doing to steer this conversation? Tenants and so on if you know what are some of the roles they also playing to also curb this conversation? If we are all going to play our roles very well and do the needful and due diligence to whatever that is expected from us all, I am sure say even if you about to demo enya preko shooting sir because with me rented 900 cities na a year ba na if you work a chance me to a demo almost 300%
about your renovation bia.
It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Obia rented 200 a year ba if you rasa me to them up to 500 Ghana cities. It doesn't make sense. But can kebeko ko see hey. What you say? Abayan kasa they say they are for us. But the truth of the matter is no ordinary citizen is being needful to any politician in Ghana. No politician really care about any ordinary citizen. I am telling you the gospel fact. No politician in Ghana here truly cares about any ordinary citizen. What they care is their interest. They only come for you when they need you. If they truly care about us, and some of these conversations, and yet if you run a phone listening, I record it for us to be discussing. But it is happening because Abainankasa fellow citizens, and the citizens themselves, we are all frustrated. It's a quite some pray. O struggle san e farmer wa na yedem. Afa. Amfa nso na akopo we bi atena. Obi be kan say wontumi ntena nkran ko okurase. Ye ban kran say ba be bobra. Na brabo ne mfa ye wo se yanko ekurase. Ye kwa mane ben ene kwa kobo. So I think say parties ni nyina no obi anye na adwuma. Aban, this is a conversation Aban has a key role to play there. And I'm sure say if government eye na adwuma here, this conversation back and forth ni nyina no e better di. What you say? Now if you are Efo Kwame any David yes sir. The moment the way den say Efo ni David ankwa Kwame de it's a den awde yes sir. Say mistakenly ebia Kwame anko but ni look alike already anko piemu wo ha enye Kwame ne mama ye de
look alike.
Nice one.
But me was story bia mama me am downful with this rent issue ya. On put na rent. On I say in so toy no nifi no akwadwuma. And no buy no in so any room no. Any the rooftop. Charlie in so no asinke. Abani dem wo. Ni nyama nia say. You must be feeling like
Jamo dey say we are we maybe. Na me kan we studio Charlie me wadwuma mu ana me ti sensu oto. Ko na swimming pool fa no.
Is at also
Asem na o kan Charlie. Me laptops ni me niema ni nyina. I am telling you as a stand now. I have to when the incident happened, the certificate ni na say. So I have to go back to my school to reapply. One thing I work me say when I was in school, nipa ebo abrabo bi etene wankoye basa. So reapplication for a new certificate wasn't a problem. It was smooth. But Santesa anka abrabo ni mi certificate ba. Tell me what you na mte senso. Mimi bia.
Na madam you so wadwumo. Bema onam Achimota Street o
Mimi bia. So at the point The problem, no, I have to take it upon myself to fix it because I realize excuses. It's also true. You are the problem. Won't ever affect you. So
sure.
I took it upon myself, solve the problem, and ever since.
Oh, also your case. That time now, Madam Funde, no need.
That is the problem. I did it why because ABM were but the only yeah, that's the problem.
Nebemo also on my Timothy Street.
Obesum, but you know go change anything.
What's up, in the almost soon. Abbas, landlord needs warning.
To say what I'm for asema okay.
Oh, studio.
I've had the same situation.
Yeah, the way.
And yes, I media zingly
be studio how. It's
and
then we must say.
On the Timothy.
I'm sorry.
Me feels proud. Yeah, Abbas, me no. If I dynasty and a buy, but Madam for there a two rooftop.
Underground and the rooftop.
Okay. Media I'm far baby. I buy a B any wage adam. And F5 Fieni in a baby. I did my best. Unfortunately for me too, because of Ejuma ye too kwani nyama. Anka sada na anka me fear. I'm sure I'm not alive. Because me perform eda.
Okay.
Me kwara no so per me nchen eda. So I dare me no be happy because my laptop no e better me nchen wo. Ye bia na ye Ejuma ye be o be read who consume be you get it. So definitely sa laptop ni there I'm sure it's gone. Because sada no na me ni ho say e cupboard in show.
Okay.
Look, the entire place flooded. Me drew fear na me say earlier on na me say problem of your gutter na be visa. So me call me the fire service for echi ni training area in Sanyamani. Not knowing say it was huge problem in the morning and I'm say anything so I left for a particular baby am here. When you say Juma anti am jai e koye ma de no. When you say up to now say Juma no yentwa meka. Nti e ba asa no as a person no then I obey. If you were no ankasa no waluso ni fie. Ni fie ni na like maybe I was floating bed, television, fridge, maybe. I won't like to up to now I'm being that thing still affects okay. You get it. The only thing I was really grateful for everything because also I be me when you be bring. Also based on that, so I'm free. That's the only best option I had that time.
Okay.
I can't go and complain to your friend is saying landlord, you know, because landlord is so early in the fear. You get it. In the fear was in total drain. When yeah. Government workers ni sa nyama ni no mo ba fie be kan ye is it gamru ana nadmo mo ba fie be kan ye head count o ma ye kasa ye trotro ye ni ma trotro she 5 pages
state of the nation
enye easy statement pa omo se ade omo di bre na ba ye no e ba ye no park so pa no mo gina and hey did this I come back be amenya number my friend. So we have brought the help we are bringing. We brought him. Say we brought it where. Hey, that we share it on the park. Say you are a thief. Who hear data no? Who hear uncle for no be can by fie. See, you came to my house now by Jimmy data. Obey G information. Satan yen na here. A little bit better and non better ni na yen na here. But ye be be a prestige kakra. Person be twa camera. Or Chinabini say, hey, Abbas na ejina or strem more of no. But no chase hia me. But oba beji data ne de oba me fie beji data. Do you get it? But omo ba be che more and one any student bed ni sa na money no 1.5 fee. And I'm also grateful because ebi mu lusu enipa, ebi mu lusu omumma, ebi mu papa ba kun be there he sank because no mo to me nyan ne fee. Ono so then he was insisting say obefa na canoes boys no wear no more canoe almost I for you get it. So it was multiple things. So one of my experience with landlord tenant thing is me catch obi say live as a human being. Me ba ofie bia me ba ofie. One of the paints I me use super na white. Once in a while me to me hu feeling tem na my day painting. Fie na me wo no me hu say bibi e touch ma na me to me me kan me landlord. Me am here. You get it. me live fie ni such a way say me bonya me pipe so ma me to me sida because I kroma asase to kra nya easy na wo de dig foundation was
flowing near there
do who obi owo fear respect the person say atakpa me dan kra na respect the person the best I bet me won say it depend what attitude no matter how bad nipa bia ye extreme your bad tenant and your bad your friend is landlord but obi biara no you try to maintain the balance titi ye nananom omutumi tinafie 30 years 20 years 15 years say see utinafie 2 years kwa na wa akasa ohun yere do you get it why because ebi our landlord ba be increase rent me I've had the approach of say your ba be increase rent for me so manya ni gidigidi manya ni dede manya ni bibia o mitie ye da nipa ne kasa otomo say nipa no so wo pressing need o kasa mitie no mati me di beba enya me di aba
two different
conversation o me nipa ni relax sa da no but say what prepare engineer say listen what you say what prepare speech I would be share nipa no na o dan we kwa you get it another time me call ye preposition me say ye ni na ye da dan ni mu ni na eni ye call ye call so aye kra ye nsem adipa and the buy titu nzafi aye kra ni eni nyama na di brel and I will show ye hu ye ni mobo na dia betina we nim now I need to make you my preposition now and now make argument ebi enipa ne pe increment of like 200 Ghana cedis man yes me ntwa bi nkan ebi me increment na me account 50 Ghana so to let the person know say me so I didn't come empty-handed but you see what you are telling me it weigh me off make I say metua but ebi ebetumi like how will it come another thing a lot of them also don't negotiate me say oh ni landlord wo sometimes oji with 2 years oji with 3 years panacho say 6 months na betumi ama say 1 year na betumi ama make sure say time be so mem train no say obeden obefrefre obetiti na wakọ eden wakoka but extreme ni so ba we red control na oni o maka onipa otene ni wo red control na oni ni kasa ko no so rent obi dan yo there current obi dan to tie usa na wo kasa be ha adwan obeka say enye ni ntokwa cause ono ankasa no ni landlord ha no ni bibi ha no na adani police sem court sem but o tu nipa de ye ntu nipa gidigidi sa ena menti na meka say nipa bibresu enipa obia most of the time when we are all reading and I call red control document ma only maybe obi are ready need as landlord now we are ready need as tenant but omon ready I've always carried things two things I may carry the BIA my duty what just say I hardly look at my benefit too much but I look at it so that because enipa be wo ha only need delay or no so pay cheating
okay
and Islam on pay cheating I say don't cheat somebody make somebody not cheat you so if I don't want anybody to cheat me I know what my benefits are but I always focus on what are my responsibility socket be say obi twen say landlord be ba be ekiki wu ba ne so ekiki wu ankasa ne so uzingle na etu ye mframa tu ye me do nyame enye sa tata na etu I started to uti ubeti mframa bebo instead of ube carpenter being responsible when I ultimo ube carpenter ebi asa carpenter ni ama no mbebo ne endorse on this zingle ni na atua
okay
who responsibility wo landlord or staff ba mu fie oba no say de bia wo you be you pay attention to detail enye for landlord ni siko for wo sick
okay say una wo
ultimo at that time utu no obi ba na nipa ne ye ni different na de bia we ga say akwa we wo mi dan ni ya okay what does it fear obi timo kwa na to me ye baller ye niama bi fie wura ne wura compound kwa na ni sonson enti o pe kwan obeden obetu nti obetu rent no ontumi ntua na watu again landlord bi musu wo mu a o ma dwen say o mu di 100 billion NSC dan no nti why na dwen say afi me nsam no
so nya 100 billion
eso nya 100 billion so ntika dan so ntisa estio afi bo na location bia so nyepe obi ewo kaswa nyanyano road o person fan is legal rate won to me Yen ni na ye kakra landlord debi mu ni na nye landlord. There were landlords. And there were landlords.
Enyepe two pronunciations.
Enyepe.
Almost the same spellings be.
Yeah, but enyepe. You know, who was chamber ho. And I was see I mean dan bi a me kohwe. Chamber ho self-contained no. Bathroom no. And a kitchen no. Bathroom no ehye ene atwa ne 3 ene ye di toilet e face wu over there na toilet one face
toilet seat no
na kitchen no ba te say wo twa kef e porch ene ni pani di block ene o di tasa ta wa kwa na ba bo obi bia up 1,500 a year and on super 3 year advance. It's papa we. Because size can only gym ya wa lucky me to. Onye gi size car as a landlord onye gi me size car na to no wa lucky me. Na baby a me dware no a problem. Baby a me jama ho na a problem and so forth. So what I'm saying in a sense say me nye sure say if ye ni na ye watch out for each other no. We will be at loggerheads. Because me say lefi am be rent ni nipa no wasiesie ni dan ni yi ese me maintain say me ni ho kra na obi fu be rent kwa no onga say the oti dan we mu de o jantre nipa wo mbobra papa but just say oh nipa we were maintaining dan no and I mean I just buy paint for shege reason or white paint enye mu de fefefe we bi ba aza paint we bi wo mu am wo roller na me de afa ho
sure
because
nkola so ofie
nkola ofie and I also will nipa ne kwa wo fie otumi de wuti to o ni niama what is it eyefe say abontin de no sent you ta to lately odi fa enipa no na cream paint me mato cream small bucket ni bi me di fa mu a omu sa wan kwa onu nya motion paint e friend say sa water paint no
ani emotion paint
onu ya motion ba ko ye oil paint na ba ko ye motion onu ya motion paint onu sa no me di fa so to keep it clean anytime I'm a landlord ba fie na any edgy home bibi so nipa na approach will be different but say what is say kwamia de bia ope onu fie ni nsem bia owom bi fie ni bibia odi na no ahye fe bibia o landlord beti o woni e wo social media
Chemo
yeah
landlord not one is or say kwame
yeah Kwame on to no go pebe bi na e bia ni one ne buy na who say dey be too yes or no out to no for me I'm against regulations and rent control is one of them
okay
obia no rent control bit me aboa wa regulate bibia ma ho atọ your destiny should be in your hands in fact so when you go through history any time government intervention bia enwie beginning no bra be ko ya as a tree no e be ba be nsmp so me I'm against regulation cry for me to complain about rent control not doing their work. They can't do any better work than you negotiating for yourself. And you know say even in the system rent control here jumakrano they don't help the citizens because when the rent control is working that's why we are so strict on things people don't invest in that area me music ankoye meja pade me build me property na obi ntena baby say ono nanim nyansa nti ono enkyere misika me mfa me property nye there be ebasa ane ame nkoye kra na obi abe regulate what mostly happen is say ebasa na the investment in that area no conform there will be few property and a lot of people will chase that property. By all means the rent prices will go up but not official. Obi be fair chako tiesika e wa bra only who receipt say yes yem fani 100 cedis wa ba be ma 300 cedis say o the yen try no paper to say 100 cedis me per place no because only be for
okay
so there will be that illegal payment going on and it's not only in rent house rent
okay
even in transportation business in pricing control, like price control say Rollins time. Yes, Kalabuli, the way Kalabuli ba say omo ye you know omo business people no omo ye Kalabuli omo bu amanfo nti Rollins to me any nkofo ba be twamo ma na ye aduane na ya chama amanfo and all those things. Do you know it's part of the reason why we got that farming in at a point?
Okay.
Say a combat the amount for 83. Yes, because those people who were doing that business are now more than near Maba, sardine, ne one, other things. You know, omunyina jai. Hey, me na me go business na Rollins and then call for me booming. And you know, aduane bia no whatever business people are stopping bringing food. And you know, aduane aka our system no man yedi. A son, what will happen? A common a bed demo. So the intention is good, but that's not the approach. The percent a dime for the best way is for the government to also build houses and give it a cheaper offer.
State house,
so
they are building at a cheaper offer.
Good
dollars, they are paying in dollars.
So that's the point I'm making, that when that person or no according to me see that. Find for say or no able control oma individually oma timi build omo there how they should price no. Just imagine the government cannot build houses obe managing ye amankrofo anya ne cheaper, but that same government they say obi nsi dan na onu momu metre de nipa no it doesn't work for me. So me I don't really go that direction. The point is that wherever that you are going to live, wherever that you wish to live, there will be people are good or kind enough to give you price for them a reasonable. Yeah. And there will be people are like you said, or no per se, Westy Dana or Tnankwa or Tineka, our difficult extreme. So what do? You too, you should be reasonable when you are going for such places. You nimza kwa any down board. Ebi okra enye the price in inti and I won't pay. I remember I was going for a room. Area no, I was happy with it. The price that the guy was giving was okay for me, but I didn't do it. Do you know why?
Why?
He was complaining about tenants now. Now or free me bedroom. And the things that he was describing, it was exactly the way I behave. Okay. Me
look like a better uncle.
Me now the complaint is say akwana not den no or bafia on chair or ba late or ba no biankasa or near down for fear her and all those things. And I remember the time I made me pon aduma eko fie. Me send them akoye duma me met na bontin no me bon common nim becha emfa enti e ho na o kan okay me pay no me to home. I like the place but I won't go for this. Now later me mfa call rent control say omo ni fie ra meka sa na hwan no.
Okay.
So when you are going for such place e bi o ha rules are okotena na ni mo de be ma na eso who said there will be trouble here. Don't go there. And again, say what your price be. Now later, our boss or person increasing near that. Like Abbas said, you to be reasonable and negotiate with the guy. If you think he's not reasonable, giving you what you deserve, move on. If you are saying fair, go to other places that you think you can afford. Person is legal. Your boy is legal. Price I also rent control. And for metasoma netna. Hey. Cause you the never red control for them. Red control for me, I really don't regard them. It's not because they are they are under the government, and the government cannot even build a house and regulate itself. And I will be seeing it down now. Be reasonable. Go to areas. Go to where you think whatever that you have, you can afford. Stop complaining about. Or more increasing one, or you can complain, but don't try to force people to take what you are giving them.
Okay.
You can negotiate for if you cry landlord, if you cry the better free set them. So your negotiation power is better than you going to hide behind the government to come and push them for on your behalf.
Okay.
Me demonstration on be minimum leader na and can make a chance say hey die now we are emphasize be any so. Obe ye kra me akotu obi ama na koda bonten kwa. Let them struggle to pay and wish that at a point they will also do well to either build their houses or go to other places that are very cheaper for them to live. Okay. That's what I would say about it. But for me, regulation is not part of my books. Like I hate it, especially coming from people like almost dan krada. Now almost better way to regulate people to the, no. Forget it. For me, it doesn't worth it.
Okay, that was Chemo. For him there, we are done. But Chemo, you said something about Rollins. Yes, bringing 83 Conti. Yeah, from Salino. I think we have a story pertaining to that line. Yeah, saying him say, yeah, former first lady, that is Nana. Rollins Becker said, Nana, you know Nana. Yes, Yami Aton Safreno. Now, as part of tradition, they say condolence book ni day. Ya be mato no bi abetro na ende na ebusuan mo organize we ebusuan fio na maami mi nim so e crying woman no osu eyi ase o na okoye
that's crying woman
okoye osu ye maami o ni ja hwan ni nkomede didi yes maami peni o say nana di ni ja hwan ni and I think one young guy bi be jira nanim o say oh da bia ha say die e skafo empenifo yensu sa inti dey jina check akran then obi koche camera to mami so na mami no dey nsam o say ya sake no ono dey official police on kase police ana soldier ana nana nani we zenator ni nuanom na aye o young guy obetimi awo no asake no na the nsam we na mami no dey tu ja director yenkote nsam mami no tu ja
etinka mimi basai me maami ewuda fom abasa be de me yama nkrofo no anka me so me bana me de ma hoden aba abeboa me gina ha obi aba be ka chem se me free na me ye dede na enti me de sade atia no me ye be obi akwa me frɛ me enti me de masam me ko me fie no makwa kwakusu me de maami na ya maami na me ka ya me di so enya se sabe nipa ni adwuma me ba no pasa me ka kyerɛ mo enti nka mimi basai me maami ewuda fom abasa be de me yama
I say mo fen kwama mu social media na social media ne wan no no dey
social media no
social media meti social media also ono dey onko ni fie ayre akwakosu
nkoso
Abbas
me hwade we no me nya miss feeling. My opinions are varies in two folds. Understanding both sides.
Okay.
First of all, I continue. Me shout outs. Me plumber.
Okay.
Or share me.
Or share. Okay.
Any will feel for any will be or share any na.
Alright.
Shout outs.
Yeah. Big ups to him.
Mpe cook bina
mono share. Yes. I higher entertainment industry in our university. And I be see lectures and I'm go no.
Me reaction me no.
Okay.
One, let me start from the cultural background.
Okay.
Ebi nipa bebre omo nim nana Kunedu Ajima Rollins. Onye nipa kitua.
Sure.
Yemfa ni first lady in Tunchin. Oyo hima of free royal house. And as a royal no oye nkofo bebre
mami.
Osamba tour as a first lady. Ono na me metumi aka say in our fourth Republic dispensation. She's the first lady.
Sure.
And I know over time, to my best of knowledge, ono na wama first ladyship, abeye first ladyship. Because ono as NDC, there were a lot of things I'll contribute here, from the color of the flag to the basics of the NDC and so forth. Or you'll be our what follow creative arts here. You know, you understand certain dynamics you play. And I about child education, so education. All them said it in one course square. Onyene ndru bebi a won san so wa so ntumi nko but ono mo di daycare center ba ye wo various 31st market mu emma no mo beja mo nkwara anu na mo so mo ko eden mo ye adwuma and all those stuff and ono so no oba tradition ma she's probably directly related to Otumfo any Infini and all those stuff and she's big Ashanti woman and Ashanti so they have criers and dead criers, and it's part of the culture. Okay. So you cannot say as a dead crier no or siwasu akojiten. Do you get it? Say we work a year, and in this country where a year a culture is part of our tradition, it's part of who we are. We are promoting funeral tourism. We are promoting death tourism. Internet. One of the things I am Ghana yes sensation on TikTok, any other internet. Send I see any who are say footballer now. You know do we now Tasha ebesi or not so tre. Sometimes in your banter with I think a Kenya person, and now Obisam say why are you people doing it? I say no, it serves people rights. Say abrabo a ubonu inkofo den ti ubo abrabo pa your gathering your death gathering no ebeche ebi awo abas wo monche o se onu de o Muslim but hu no so obo mpaida hu so ye ade ti say Muslim da hu ni na no karedie ni wan nsi ti da obewu no wo ba begina ayi say woni abas na o ye Muslim woni na na bottles woni na na esh woni na na ekoba mape no woni na nti on the length no na we no na yesi won be money record obe be bibu fufuro david do you get it? Yeah, minim na mebo the nim na obebo and that's it. So in our year tradition no, understanding who Nana Kunedu is very important. Nti opamu mame we no nkofo dodo say eye na ankasa so na mpanyinfo no kroni na no say be ye ombe ni state burial ana say your friends asanteman FA ye edisi omo konso a because me in my head no kan me say ye we anya nkran ye en wo say be ne won kran komu a e asantefo ye yenye ne kese e wo menhia state no be support ni ne sane but e wo say asantefo nye ne kutu no na nye bam why is it you get it and I believe say sa time ne dura ne ye sa guy no obetumi akọ nkofo mbesu ni na obe wo bi a wanyi chen Nana Kunedu kra su say hey why you di me jade o di me here then but in the next few minutes no obofufu bi ani abenkwan bi ani ninam kese it is part of that tradition. Okay, this is how you be who understand that tradition you understand it. The second part now I am my other opinion is understanding where you also do certain things is also important. Okay, maybe a time now we waba no or a small gathering to come and sign book for international diplomacy and so forth. And a gathering says here na bloggers says here bloggers no almost say you content no they are not creative about it to be piano with the camera DH. If I am the one holding the gate remu pona wakoso remu kra na wakra camera muni na mo be ka abontini o nti abontina na oso na mo bloggers no mo video nkofo ba fit abontini mo share mo gate na mo bisa o mo de mo be bisa but say mo pa muni o mba wura den muni o mba wura compound mo we dey be because it's your friend be decorum. Okay. Even though say Nana Kunedu Ajiman Rollins or a public figure any man ni nkwara no owo certain private life sesia no omo ase bosuan ketwa no omo so ye no sesia so mo ye omo de awie na abeso ye ni na e wo badwem ono na ebeka se omo mfa nkwa asanteman na asanteman ji eye no omo mfa ma kroni na kroni so eye no what you say esa na nti understand say oh eye no e wo ha no say e wo ha no say but enipa we nura enne ogina ne mani ne nkrofo ne nkofo private people you get it ogina mo konso we odi mi konye me mami u mami we so ye ko hwe yi a e bia ho nyinchen and it's not everybody that comes to that private session understand that culture. And ebe you obi woman say what's the woman saying or the uja when you see a family member ebe shock you say a private person be kwa aba na ope bibi onim who is who and you be an name nim kwara no or envelope or the bema say na also no obe extend the envelope na den amano feel it thinking say or a relative be a way that's how people end up also scamming people. So to maintain the decorum, to maintain the calmness of the environment, the only place I'll be angry and say be any pano e pushe no ana mo peja no gidigidi ana mo ye ni yakaraka de no mo di but say omo calm on it down and omo palm on boko on pier.
Well, according to woman or say young guy in Bejan say on pier and find giddy. I say on pier.
Nti so a waso ye. Mo onjai so. On trust wo fie. No trend dey be call Asanteman and I say independent school say State-House ne ye be ye na on ba ho no be so. Onu dey hwe Rob no dey be share new say no be ho so it brings certain value. It add color. Osun sa dey no wi aso a mo no obenya bi wo ho drinks obenya bi wo e bia we kra no sikafo look me catch you say when you say hiafo kra ye pa chest skin
oh that
one go ho no bottle water pe and e wo bi aba omu kra omu num but anke ye ohiani ya jollof kakra be wo by this time
breakfast akra
ye be wo nkosu ani sa nya ti ha na obeba kra no bi ama ohwi oso wonyeska oso wonye aduane ndi na uba be so ayede you get it so make a chance onu de onya abotre because of ade aba e na ebia na konedu agima rollins esombu e wo ne so nti na waba still obi an ka say on sombu was train the right place no na waso na yi na ya na ya
come just man come through for me
yeah
I say about the warm one angle
oh I think from the angle so is clear and well culture side ne on him say as part of our culture no funeral is one thing that we really pay attention to and we really cherish. I mean, it's a time that we pay our last respect to our beloved one. So people cherish that thing. And Oba Ghana Hampa, you don't necessarily have to be a family member before you mourn someone. Sometimes you can feel, I mean, this kind of sympathy and the pain can equally push it for you to even mourn. And aside that, since we have people to, they also mourn. Mojuma, kofu wa mukusu. Musu ni etuamaka. Ebi mu ha muso enye si etuamaka. Omo so that is the rule. Ebi kosu no akope ne take away bag or the akofio. Nti ono no enye siketua directly. But at the end of the day, osu a eye den a obesu awi apepe nani. No akope ne take away bag bi or the akocheck the half. Now, with the side ne say or say okufia kosu. Esu ni di onsu mo. What you say? Onsu mo. And obakwa so esu mo. What I say, but to say blah blah blah. I think say the kind of result of because when inside at the end of the day there will be bloggers. Right now, the media space, we have a new crop of journalists. A firm of bloggers. That's the new media. And for we the bloggers now, no. Every blogger there what the kind of sensations are pushy or heading to, and these are some of the attractions Nibia. When you head towards, you get your views, you get your clicks, you get your comments, you know. So, on one kasa can some post ko social media, meaning oba no onim so oba be su no abe trend.
Okay.
So, one thing that I want our mother to know, or ten was say, the reason, the core, the motive no has been achieved. She is trending, and today, Team Sammy Flex, we're also discussing. I am sure Sam. Many media platforms will also talk and discuss about it. Other things and so I think moving forward, they already say occasions there is a way we run it. There are some even mortuaries you can't go there and go and cry.
Sure.
That is the protocol attached to it. It comes with prestige. So wherever occasions, whatever place that you find yourself, you first of all have to understand the language now is being communicated there. What you say? That is why I say, "Oh, baby, na sabi unim obia woho ana juma de bia ye di no unim the way moyena you observe, then you follow. Yeah, you don't go na ebia wakotom. So I think say ye mami nya abotre kakra mpo a anka bia esumpo beba enko wie say pie free ase one way or the other whether say ye piano any angle bia ye de permanent bia ya nuguase what you say because fane say o mame no akwa yi ase and mame fo no by now wa man shout out say okwa kosu wa yi ase age the fans inti shout out ni na ne fans ni nya akwa pame no So one way or the other, no, the intention or the core say me kwa koje fans no according one way a radical and a kind of enungwase. But to so that trended you no ankasa see e fan ko social media and she is trending. So whatever it is no, she has achieved that result. I think so moving forward, mommy and Sue and Yema way be. Now we should do due diligence to some of these things. And ye baby and ye maybe. Oko airport, there's a protocol to that place. There are some places that they will tell you say don't make call. Regardless of who you are, if you want to go against it, they will fight against you. Because that is the protocol there. And where ye mame Nana Ajimakonadu Rollins, she's not just ye Hindi aside now. She's a national asset. What you are saying? She was once a first lady, a former first lady,
and even a presidential candidate.
That is it. So it comes with some protocol. Be maybe kikahu. Inti when ya akan chiya goodie, when him say we will be receiving core personalities. Bia ebia at that moment no. It is not issue. Yeah, far do you and we quine. I be ye be 2 years. Aside that, so you be here secret ye. So this is the time that abusu penny and the kids and the children need time for them to plan certain things. Inti soon do soon baby wo ha. Oh disturb it. Inti ma me akọ disturb it. Am ya pameno. And all trendy. Into on trendy. Nemom soon de unsu more because ye be kwa kotoa so e wo Kumasi. Because how dear? Oh, come on. What it is one of these things, and I think say we should just understand say it won't end today, it won't end tomorrow. And now you're discussing obi bakwa kosu amechina so ya pamano. Nti normal.
Chemo. Yeah. Abbas any coach just say yeah they Kumasi. I can say kutu say ba.
Yeah, I'm not sure of that one, but bit me sir. Yeah. The background a bit sketchy for me. I mean, we have heard it. There's a rumor like that say, oh yeah, from the royal home, but there be more can the royal home no. You bought a baby potting free. And I think it will be the father's side, so I'm not sure the deal with Yajman. Not the papa, your friend deal with Yajman. Yes, and or no more Cassandra ye will keep kus. I think the honor ne papa no, but I've heard that ne papa a very prominent person in society. I don't really know details about it, but there's a connection. I say or mention. I know that I've heard it before. You know, they are mention for whom or two for whom but. Baby on bend since I was at this point you know state assets you know how it will go. Yes, but kokuma sense like they are saying just this one in particular, and especially NDC as our power. I think they may want to do more than just being playing the supportive role like they did for Atamils. Say Atamils say at a point the bush and for no more percent the cookie but government you know at the time no Ejinamuka say no Accra because he was still and then the state had interest in it in you know or more no Accra higher you know I think Rollins we be a Rollins then so I think say be and so no had just based on that issue. Nana Kunedu Adjuma Rollins was really an influential person in our history, not in our life like that, in our history. History. And then maybe we initiate sometimes even at the time and and crank it had influence on us. But the fireside, for instance, was really huge. And yet on but 31st December women movement were really part of by the fireside. Na mama dokono e kan announce story ye act to be brave firm ebinum at a point anyine be influencer in our acting industry. You can talk about John Dumelo was part of it and there were others you know who say
no Shatta Wale is a gongo beater on that.
Yes, Shatta Wale also passed through once and by the 31st December women's movement were really played a part in it. And I remember there was one advert, girl child education. I know there and the song was fantastic through Nana Kunedu initiative. And there were other things I be crying to me can say into no why and at this point in Yamiaton Safrena or Mamina also need there. Yeah, you can pick it from many angles. Ebinumbekas and Komunyano Maninsu because it's part of tradition. In fact, you can and meaning say in Ashanti region among Ashanti culture no. Say Ukrana obi ensuwa eno no yes wo anwuye. It make us say we do wuye kra obi ensu no. Say ye besu na just say oyi ni papa. Into who I say more be soon. And I think it will be part of the reason why I walk or more musun, you know, it grew up. It look or rent or more be soon on your behalf. Said the bear, be say, want to woo ye, oh, uncle far, who know how or more or musun. There will be and so and I just say, oh, no, I said, and how be a walk around and maybe I only party to be a. And there will be soon. I mean, who say, want to now or so on, but so much society. Yes, so and Kesuna also needed then can problem. But baby, also no could be a issue here, and I think that's why we see him. Thank you, Mammy Jana Bontin this one. Soon our Bontin, but you see, who's so as will be she. What do you mean so awkward? We are to Okosu or bois. If you want a better one, the only day to Miss Sofia and Kawama. Oh, Bahabi soon said the bear man for being say, soon. And like we are saying, no, it's part of our tradition, you know. That cry, no, then can get problem. But baby, I crying, you know, it could be an issue. And me, no, there may kind of say, or start ya no, Mukopamon, there, or man, I did. There's no money to no, Maka say, why you be a year on the now, maybe I 5 But if you start there, the windy soon have free aqua. And they hard drink a next time. Or money zuka cra, per money time. Maybe I have more 30 minutes. Yeah, more soon be a 3 minutes, 4 minutes. Into one with the time and that's one for soon free.
Who's an hour short time? Now we could
have soon free and I mean, she had reason to go there and she told us. I mean, in that video, yeah. Or say, Nana Kunedu aye be a man, and I will free my so soon, and then we get it. Or she had a reason to do that, okay. But on the Owie na or saying baby video, I can say, Monfanko social media, send me kusin a pam, and not just a sooner also no agenda. There's no sumo be acting in castle on the sooner na Kunedu, and our mama and soon said there, or soon, you know. She's not happy with it. So in a way, yes, she wants to follow the tradition and do the crying so that people will know say Nana Kunedu here in the particular society. No. But the other thing is that she wanted to do that so that she can also go viral. And I said she will trend. For all you know, also, this is a way to introduce herself to the crying business. Maybe later people can go and rent her to cry for them at their funerals and all those things. So for me, she had an agenda and we achieved it to some extent. We are now discussing her, and this is exactly what she was looking for. And you know, Pamone on the enko baby because those people there, no, they notice that this will be a disturbance to whatever is going there. And then Pamone. And our no ankasa so per se or viral. They say or viral, you know. A win-win or more on fans are. But next time we soon want to have a build.
Yeah. Okay. That was Chemo on the woman who said or claiming that she was sad at the residence of the former First Lady Nana Kunedu Ajiman Rawlings residence. Yes. Who commented about Facebook and YouTube. Here flew Chemo Bekanamo. But I think me better let's touch on this topic. I mean we are free, but just paying for them because I sank for the sorry. On I think after Shatta first, no, let's go back again. Shatta first, no, I think so. As of before, Abba came out to say a whole lot about Shatta Wale and the Shatta first as the whole. But this prophet is Prophet Talvin. I don't know if the name I'm right. Talvin. Or say, Oshenkom, even before the Shatta first, say there's going to be a program, a 3-day program. It's going to hot Ghana. Na nipadoma ebebano. Nipadoma ebebano. It will be mind blowing. And yeah, boom. Last Saturday, Shatta first, and the number numbers, you know, 6,637,000 people are saying, and you know, people are talking about the number who attended. But the man of God is again like Wasana Babium on Hits FM with Nana Romeo. Say that was just the tip of an iceberg. Shatta Wale is going to organize a 3-day program event. Nimpe be bano. Enyagro. Director, se video na ready a me nko tie na yen wrap up in fiance.
We na woman. Yes. Now said the associate say kwa wodi. And that's the main. Only a 3 days festival. It will shut down the whole country. I told you everywhere will be full. Where it was just a warm up. You know, anytime I thought God wants to do something, he brings forth a catalyst to show you it can be done. When I said it, festival, they will choke the whole Ghana. That everybody, every 3 days. No, some people are not sleeping. People are sleeping there. They've choked the whole place. People thought, I mean, well then, no. How can that happen? Shatta Wale, they say we are the Navy. One day they say the Navy will be a Janus. That's how people think, basically. And then people literally commented those stuff. And I was like, okay, people need a little sign. Sometimes people have to see a sign. Once you see the sign, you see what is coming. It's like none other. It will be a business opportunity. It will send Ghana to the world. It will explode. It will bring a very unique center where it will be a business moment, it will be a culture moment, it will be a powerful moment. And then it will really shake a lot. Yeah. Because among for baby said the career and club from South Africa no bear wonders. I feel no bear wonders. Oh, what is about to do even now is very different. Exactly. Is he Shatta Wale, is he a normal person like us? And he carries the beer. Oh, he's very much anointed. And I prophesied about him many years ago. Yeah, and it was a very powerful prophecy that came.
Yes, that was Prophet Talvin. Sorry, first Mekede on Hit FM. No, it's OK FM rather. One fight champa. Also, Shatta Wale is going to have a 3-day. The even Saturday no. Onukra is just adikiti and on Ochum agency maybe there. Manager Sammy Flexxnewspaper. There's something big coming. So I was asking myself, is it going to concur with what the man of God is saying? But before I make more conclusion, let me just relax and wait for the announcement from the manager himself. But maybe me panelists, let me start from Kobe George Van.
Big man.
After Shatta first, looking at the number, they are saying a man of God. I think he came to prophesy at first. That still there's going to be a 3-day program. Number you was Shatta first, no. It is going to be more than that.
Sure. The possibility could be high. I'm saying could be high because matters of spirituality. I mean, you can't question those stuff, especially when you don't have any evidence basing or backing them. So let me just say could be. And could be because with the magnitude of Shatta Wale and with the kind of fan base and love that the streets love to show him all the time, I'm convinced anytime there is any program as such, the people will surely show him love. And let's consider the just ended one, the time frame. 13 days, no billboard, no proper conversations around it, promo and stuff, but we saw the crowd. Me as at time na patapa performing and crowd na mi huyen. I did a drone shot. I think I'll take my time to make that post. I've been busy as well. As at the time na patapa performing, me share crowd na a war on. And around 8 o'clock, time in Shatta nkoye na seat ni nyina ewo Independence Square ho ayema and that seat no what you want who the air cost no but people were comfortable sitting there doing their thing
and it was nice. I saw
jam like they are doing their different jamming there like they don't care what they happen for the main stage. And Shatta has proven say all the time he will go for the street. You see, the reason why the street will always show Shatta love because he speaks for them. He cares for them. At a point when people are ignoring them, Shatta will choose the street. There is no single day my own say Shatta wale pi ama obi owo street ne so approach no. Ama no aka say oh material me sheninti let me just ignore. When there's a need for him to hug you, he will hug you. When there's a need for him to take a photograph with you, he will do it. When there's a need for him to shake you, he will do that.
To peg you.
Whatever. And he has a way, so many ways are showing in love. I mean, sharing money. You see, when I hear people saying, say, Shatta to two cigar, paper, Charlie, a comment in the word that sometimes you be can answer my own thing, baby, ask you. After national service, what I went through, before finally getting something to do, before Njumabia me year, no, when I see someone hungry out there crying, I can equally bear the pain because I've been through that thing before. To some extent, say, if you do baby, even 10 pesos self was difficult for me. So when I see people hungry and others trying to show appreciation to them in different foods. Now, Kofubi can send me a Charlie. Mind me, that 20 Ghana cedis, 5 Ghana cedis that I think so, Charlie, you know, be anything. That money, made someone survive for a day or two. So he thinks, say, maybe at that time in Nippon, a command dinner, 190 streets, all this while. Only and it has so be. On and maybe no one say Shatta to sikam or to me for 20 Ghana. You think said that love, that joy and excitement, will be easily erased just like that. So such a person, anytime he or she hears say Shatta is coming to perform, will show up. There was a lady that I interviewed. She was a vendor. Or say at any point in time you better say Shatta Wale elbow show. Se bungurungumpo. No one who didn't quant the obey them because anytime you call Bian on him say, Neka sika and then fast word ye, and bono. So the street at this point now Abed do Shatta. And when it comes to some of these events, it has nothing to do with the corporate people. I mean, a bank manager, I called you that. But the street guy, no. What bro street or the day any Tatashako street. So ope bibi ebe me up one or more to me release the stress watching any and these are some of the things maybe. So I think say so far so good. There have been so many prophecies about Shatta Wale and most of the prophecies nina are good. Say I can't chere bad. It doesn't necessarily mean automatically it will work. What do you say? I mean, for no other aspect. What do you say? By yen as of for yen Christianity, no Christian for the we believe in what prophecy. And every prophecy there is a price to it. Okay. So even if say a yam passe a quanchene buyer, say Shatta feels a quanchera ba. Into Obeda, you will not achieve that result. And I am sure that the Shatta that we know, day in, day out, he's working extremely hard. He keep improving. And he keep proving, he controls the streets. This is his time. Maka said time and way is right for Shatta Wale. 2025 seems very good for Shatta Wale. He should catapult, leverage on that, and cash out. This is the right time.
But I think I would say when you say corporate for bank managers or madam, we have some big.
Oh no, I am saying I'm basing my argument not entirely some other, but I'm basing on percentage wise. If you are to rate I mean, you can't tell me say
all two sikana now.
There be. To say events, how many corporate people are like 100% in terms of population, in terms of percentage? You can never compare the percentage of the street people to a corporate.
No.
That is what I'm saying. No. The people that show. No. Let me also conclude. The people that showed up at the event. Man can say corporate people are not there. I'm not saying say business people are not there. A lot of people, such people are there. But most of the people there, they are street people. Like street, I mean, they're real hustlers.
Street in actually go be
oh, there be. You can't street. No, let me school you or something. You can't street and just obi or that bontin. You are a street because you are hustling. It is a word that you tell me. But the real meaning is say obi or hustle. So if every day was sorry or hustle hard to get something to feed yourself, you are classified.
And you think someone sitting at the bank is not hustling?
Oh, massa, Abrabon hustle. The difference is woman.
Seriously,
the other fan any the Oshe is the difference room. Samson and the only AC any the Oshe fan.
But
so we are basing our argument based on based on comfortability. I showed though. Why? Because if you work on this kind of show though. Adam yendu AC no. You go higher because yendu AC no. May 30 minutes you will see how we'll be sweating. We are sweating because there's no comfortability. On the OTS now, at least they've been a level at which you're providing the comfort. And every year on ne one or two being Emma comfort and discomfort there. It's a different thing. But the real street guy every year patassin no fan pony hole. And these are the people that we're talking about. What I say? On a crash and bottom, but what the one that sorry na own him the old these are the people that I'm talking about.
Abaz, prophecy no. 3-day event is going to happen in the name of Shatta Wale. Business wise, a bit booming. Every angle of the economy, a bit booming. Nimpa so bere a bit choky wa Ghana ase.
Onim say metime my prophecy. Alright, baby.
Okay,
based on my knowledge.
So your own we will call it prediction because you don't practice that spiritual. So yours will be prediction. Or do Muslims do they also prophesy?
We believe in spirituality, but
do they prophesy?
Maybe I will be in a what did you no, not specifically. For example, have a gift of seeing.
All right. Okay.
I've seen a lot of things severally about people here, but I don't tell people.
Okay.
Because my name Kwadabrema mana aba asi ya bumi wo hu.
Okay.
But now I've realized if it's positive, I pray over it. If it is negative, I pray over it.
Okay.
And it's manifest.
Okay.
And I'm one of the people who always have deja vu.
Okay.
I can see and that has happened with me with Shatta first. Afternoon I notice, but I can't tell anybody, and I don't tell people until say very critical. So like what I've mentioned here, I don't do it. And over time, we believe in those things. As a Muslim, you believe in those things, but yours is to counter it with prayer, not to come and propel it and all the stuff. Okay. And about people like me can easily tell you a couple of things that will happen in a couple of years. Shatta have been collecting, not this year. So maybe catch will be say Shatta know what you see. If you are somebody who study over time, because of my professor Nintendo, I have extra interest with Shatta Wale because it's somebody. He say if you study his life very well, you can remodel his method, and you also get another superstar. And carefully to over studying and continue study of him, I've shown say there are certain basic things when you do and you do very right. Send on no cassette street. One of the things that Shatta Wale is good in doing is gratitude. I've continued saying it, but people are not getting it. And also one of the second thing he does very well is giving.
Okay.
Me, I've got directly from Shatta before. So love for Shatta in my household will never diminish because we've earned from him directly. You know the show Assassin Sound Clash?
Okay.
I was a stage manager and production person, producer on stage. Dollars here two Shatta 2 year I was our staging.
A video.
In terms of rank, me sun chom. Omo jina on my omo sansi.
$1 so say we say ada we kwata.
Kwata me kutu ya me $600 nkofo. Eye me video, etwa me picture, e de me be go sa mo social media. How does that concern me? But me the do fear no. Ade a me this scan here is still important in my house today. And it's one of the things I'm hearing and agro. So osani pana as it make a mark in my life or not?
Yes.
So do you think my household will forget him?
No.
No. One of these days many jipameka jewa dia me this scan here. And that thing, scan so by at the time in the Obena's prophecy, it came at the time that I really need that money. And you know when I was speaking that money, I never have an idea that I need that money. Because I had another plan. But so plan back here and the money was there. It was there. To say Ebia, say Nyamia ye coin say that day I forgot that I was on stage. I forget that I'm the manager. I forget the lot. When I saw the dollar, I was just counting. 1,005. When I go for share. Yeah, you go for me frame. Me scanner. Me say share. One person. Negative person. Me sa go for ni bi kwa e kan ho mo video mi o. Na wa be gina e chire. Say me ma obi. Oh ja. These and many more that people have had impact on him. I can give you another one. Instant, those days, xylophone. You was studio. Now you can't artist for being said. Oh no, buy the chest come to Saskana me grab you. When they told me, and then I really thought it's going to come on. Jack. I was a happy man. Church can to say no was so more from the only one grabbing Sadano. You get it? They have been instant like that. He really do not send you. Do you get it? On him say I call Shatta first. He has given my artist certain highlights. You get it? Their ways are impact on you. And you see somebody that when you know how to do your thing and you calculate it very well. For example, I can say if it's not this year, next year or the coming year, Shatta is going to host your friend said, so I've started my prediction count. I'm going to do the prediction. I'm a family prophet. My first one is going to do a show with Vibes Cartel. And it's going to be the biggest across Africa. It's going to be the biggest. Yes, I'm still thinking in my head which venue we can host it. So I have 2 venues. One, the Independence Square again. 2, Yanko La Boma, okay. Once I baby I first reggae for dance or for ni now mo ye show. Yeah. Na baby I Shatta mo start here. Or no mo ye bantani omko yenko ye wo ho. Okay. Yenko ye wo ho. Ni omo be beach front you know. Once ye beach life nowadays lately is dying off. Inkofo baby nim say na first no. Oti say obi ye tampi obi ye we a say nyo sikan La Boma. Ye 1 Labadi Beach, Mooney Saneman. But I say, dear boys, Pierre Fabibia. We need to send them back to the beach so that it's a breeze, you know. Ebeko house outside, you get it. Okay. Who fall Sikana, who Sikana, who be remote music police near where so genial room, penny for you. When says, I know, to say a crew on his own, La Boma, Suicide, and all those places. So, as you said, that place hold an historical element for the dancehall reggae. Fraternity, and that show should be done there. And that show shouldn't host everybody. Should just host those who are within that fraternity. Then the second one, there's a Davido Shatta Wale. Okay. I'm praying that shouldn't even happen in Ghana. It should be like a tour. It should be something that will take them across Africa and across Europe. Davido Shatta Wale will do something. It will be big. So if they do it in Accra, Ghana, or in Africa, it will be major. Okay. Major in Lagos, major in Accra, major in Abidjan. It will be. Then the final one is going to be a Beyonce Shatta Wale, a Grammy special performance. A Grammy special performance. It will happen in the US and it will be massive. It will be something that will be recorded across history. One of the surprises performance of that show will be Vice Cartel, and it will be major across the group. Put this thing down today. You have that Grammy performance. It will happen.
Until they ever from Mal and Prophet and ever
It's a Chamo say I don't deal with those delicacies. So maybe my own would be prediction. But it's bound. Those three things are bound to happen. Okay. And it's just a matter of time. All right. It will happen.
All right. Chamo.
Yeah. Those I think time coca after you show now there's another show coming.
Yeah, so just
you know I'll make it brief. Yes. For these prophets in the maka na message is subim say enya me wan say omo yesa obi apebe bi ade wo not long ago na omo ye the opposite of what is happening now. Now omo nyina ye prediction na negative they say attend and as they say prediction are positive and I say what they call prophecy are positive when you negative prophecies are now after they positive prophecy. I'm not surprised. For those who believe in them, fine. Maybe our mono well who be and all can like nyame yachren. But for us who may have doubt about their prophecies and all those things, you know. Yeah, they beckon say table not turning. First, and I know more negative meaning. I'm cry evidence. I mean, I am positive.
Shatta and Gazana, what you almost
indeed. By all means, no matter the angle that you pick it from, even at the time that people were making it negative prophecies, you know, they were getting certain attention. Based on what the media were saying then. Now the media are saying more positive than negative. And obviously the prophecies will be more positive than negative. Okay. That's what I see happening. And you know, waka a bit me abem like Abbas did, it can also come to pass. I don't know and a befre Abbas also say a prophet and as all thing. And you know, based on the job that you do, no any better there way. And as based on how you operate. Abbas operating in their realm, no. Abbas then prediction. Okay. For those who operate like that, like the guy there calling himself prophet, no. Or only then prophecies. Okay. But for me, it is based on circumstances and the conditions available. I will not go and challenge him, but I will not take him say or can be yes wrong, could be no. I will take it on the level say he has seen what is going on. And based on that, his whatever work that he does, you know, and I are given inspiration to also give prophecies a positive like this. And since it is positive, we take it. Okay. Because it's positive. It's a negative there and can be before. But since a positive, you know, let's take it like that. And if it comes to pass, you say that yeah, he has done well. But for me, I will not base on that and reward him anything. He's just working. He should continue working. For those who believe in prophecies, remember, sorry, about the two offering, no on the Weneska.
All right. So that's it. Chemo with the messages, me on the odos sanka.
And they said that miracle. This is almost the chair. Almost fancy, and they read yes. Time. Yeah, man. And after us, and so there's another show. Yes. Let's
Love Diaries. Love Diaries.
You have seen your comments, and big ups to all those who are commenting so far, and big ups to them. Gideon Body, our usual suspect, Richard Pate Kobla, and also what I say. Let's start from here. Felix Abibu, the first here, and then we have Dominic, our usual suspect. Celebrity Pastor too also came through, and then we have almost advert too. I wanted to just mention the names and then we move, and we have Gideon Boedi giving us more those rich lips and so usual suspect Libya Munya Damasi said more commentary. We have Prince Asante here, and then Celebrity Pastor, and all those, like everybody who commented. Thank you. Okay. Yeah.
All right, one friend chain now. All right, them common I had down because na time so yet bon common yet down and time so kwano or ko you don't see you who commenting but one friend chain but I promise Monday eba you be read. Thank you to Chemo, Kobe George Van and Abdul Muiz Abbas. Thank you for coming through, and thank you too for always staying there, watching us, and also sharing your opinion. This is Showbiz Daily right here on Sammy Flex TV. We stream live on Facebook and YouTube, Sammy Flex TV, as well as Agbeve TV. Don't worry, this show is probably sponsored by Vena Mineral Water and Shagzy. He said it's time to ride. And again, Agbeve Medical and Herbal Center. One of us saying us Showbiz today at the brown one. I'm a hosting show no. Like I said, me din Judge Desert, Officer Desert, from our major. And again, to the production guys who go on camera today was Gerard, Chief Director Sam Tuga, supported and our boy. It is Theo Digosh and Kofi on it. What is Kofi on? This is Showbiz Daily. I'm out.
Use it for 12 hours. 12 hours in minutes is 720 minutes. All the money you make is yours. Commission free.